Well, you guys, I mean, your passing game is mimics a lot of running game. I mean, it's not, when you throw the ball 50 times, probably 15 of those passes are quick little things.
Off runs. If we get overloaded box, well, we're not going to run our guy and get a headache. We're going to throw it out there in our matchups.
And why? I guess running the ball too takes time. You know, it does things and lets your defense sit far more. I think than a team that's
well, I think it go back beyond that, but I think you look at where the college took off and where the NFL going to now, and then you go back to high school as well. People not training big tight ends no more. They becoming big wide receivers. People not training fullbacks no more. They becoming linebackers and, you know, that hybrid guy. So you're getting away from smash mouth football. It's only so, to me now, and with the number of scholarships you have, it's limited on how many of those type of bodies you can have and be a spread offense team. So, and I think it's only so many offense out there in the country you can do that, because you're not going to get the guys up front, but you can just pound people. You know, back in the day, we was an I team, but we was built that way. You know, we produced good linemen in the state of West Virginia. You had to go to Pennsylvania. But those kids ain't out there like no more. They more of tight ends that becoming tackles, that's more athletic than more lean on you, beat you up type guys.
When the coach that came in last year, the big message that was being talked about was trying to get these guys to understand what it meant to be in this state, playing for this state, things like that. Now that you've been around for a year, are you starting to see that kind of take? Can you see them understanding it more now?
Oh yeah, and that goes back to having good leaders on the team. You know, because the biggest thing you got to do, and it happened everywhere with every freshman. I'm Lonnie Galloway from North Carolina. I'm JaJuan Seider from Belgrade, Florida. Well, when you were in West Virginia, I'm JaJuan Seider from West Virginia. I'm Lonnie Galloway from West Virginia. Now we speak the same lane. We're not talking about where we from and where we was raised. We're talking about we're West Virginia guys. We born and raised. And I always try to tell my guys in my room, don't have more pride for your school when you're done playing than you do while you playing. You know, you're a West Virginia. You're a West Virginia. When you chose to be West Virginia, West Virginia chose you to be a West Virginia. So take pride of that flying logo on your chest and make it mean something.
And obviously last year the results weren't there where you guys were deep in. How do you get these guys to understand that it's a process and you need to be patient, that things are going to come?
Well, again, when you break in that many new guys and you miss some cycles of recruiting and you lost a bunch of guys that was in place to step up in those roles, well, you're going to have turnovers. You're going to have areas you got to fix. I mean, even the quarterback, everybody say, well, you should always have a quarterback this offense. But people remember, you had Pat White, Jared Brown, Geno Smith. A lot of quarterbacks ain't come here and sit behind those guys. I still take my hat off to Jared to stick around as long as he did, you know, up under Pat White. So when you have guys like that, I mean, you look at the year we signed Geno. We had Bernetti and we had Jeremy Johnson. Well, them two guys both in leave where you stuck with no depth. So them the guys supposed to have been taking the reins when Geno left, so you got guys in place to go play. So now you come in and then, you know, Ford Cheers was a guy. He tears a pack. And then, you know, things happen. A freshman come in that's supposed to be groomed to be ready, well, he leaves. So that one on us, but a part of doing is make sure you get it right in recruiting. And how you get in recruiting, you get eyes on them guys more, you build relationships and know exactly who you're getting. And I think we did a great job over this last 2 years with our evaluation of certain guys at certain position that we need in the offense and defense.